Hello students, welcome to science class. Hope you all are fine. In this lecture students, we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 12, electricity. In this chapter we will study about the electric current, electric circuit, electric potential, Ohm's law, factors affecting resistance, resistance in series, parallels and many more things. Now we are going to start with the first topic, that is electric current. Students, you all know that in this modern society, most of the appliances or things are running with the help of the electric current or electricity. Now the question arises, from where this electricity or electric current comes? That we will discuss in this lecture, that what is electric current, what does we mean by saying that electric current is flowing, or what is electric current. For this we have to do a quick revision of the few things which we have studied earlier. Now the first thing is that you see, you have already studied that there are three types of subatomic particles, that is electrons, one are protons and other are neutrons. Right students? Electrons are negatively charged, protons are positively charged, and on neutrons there is no charge. That you all know. Right students? On one electron there is how much charge? 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb, because electrons are negatively charged. Here the sign of negative will come. One proton contains how much charge? 1.6 into 10 raised to power 19 coulomb, because coulomb is the SI unit of the charge. One thing is clear. Now the second thing is that you all know that the same charges or the like charges, what they do? They repel each other. They repel each other, and unlike charges, they attract each other. These are the few things which you have to keep it in your mind. Now students, suppose I have taken one substance in which there are electrons and there are protons. Now students, remember one thing, that electrons are always moving, and protons are stable, and protons are always stable. Now we always talk about the conductors and insulators. Now students, we always say, what are conductors? In which electric current can flow. Insulators, electric current cannot flow. But what is the scientific mean of conductor? In conductors, electrons are, students, free to move. Electrons are free to move. So electric current can pass through it. The example of the conductor can be any metal. You can write iron, copper, anything. And in insulators, the electrons are not free to move. Not free to move. Right students? Now if I draw the charges, suppose I am drawing these charges which are positive, or I am drawing negative charges, and I say they are flowing. Right students? If positive charges are flowing, right, I will write here, and negative charges are flowing, what will happen? That I will tell you after 1 minute by taking an example. If I have water and water is flowing from up to downwards, right students, I take the example of water, it is flowing downward, so I will say it is producing water current. What it is producing? Water current. So when the charges are flowing, right students, if I say these charges are flowing, then this is known as the electric current. When charges are flowing, they are known as the electric current, As when water is flowing, we say it is producing water current, and when charges are flowing, they are producing electric current. Just remember one more thing, that when the positive charges are flowing, the current will be in the same direction. When the positive charges are flowing, the current will flow in the same direction, and if negative charges are flowing, the current will be in the opposite direction. Right, students? When positive charges are flowing, the current will be flow in the same direction, and if negative charges are flowing, the current will be in the opposite direction. So what is electric current? It is actually the flow of charges. Simply it is a flow of charges. So definition of electric current is the amount of charge, remember, flowing through a particular area in unit time. Right, students? I am going to rub this. Right. What is electric current? It is the amount of charge flowing through a particular area in unit time. Now students, this is known as the electric current. Electric current is denoted by I. Electric current is denoted by I, and the charge is denoted by Q, and the time is denoted by T. Now we have to make a derivation or the combination. The electric current, as we have done in the definition, as we have read in the definition, it is the amount of charge, right, flowing through a particular area in a unit time. So I current is equal to charge upon time, and the unit of electric current is ampere. Unit of electric current is what? It is ampere, and it is denoted by the word A. You can note down the definition, and you can also note down the other things. Now what is ampere? Right, student? What is 1 ampere? Ampere is the unit of the electric current. So what is 1 ampere? So 1 ampere is equal to when 1 coulomb of the charge is flowing in a 1 second. 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon 1 second. This is, you can note, this is what? This is the amount of current when 1 coulomb of charge flows in 1 second. When 1 coulomb of charge flows in 1 second. Right, students? You must have understood about the electric current. Now students, in some cases it is written like this. It is written like this. Sometimes it is written 2 milliampere. Current is equal to 2 milliampere. MA means milliampere. It is equal to 2 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3 ampere. Right, students? When it is written 2 ampere, we have to convert it into ampere. It is 2 into 10 raised to power minus 3. In some cases it is also written 2 milliampere. So it is equal to 2 into 10 raised to power minus 6 ampere. Right, students? It is equal to 2 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 6 ampere, because we always take the electric current in ampere, charges in coulomb, time in seconds. Sometimes the time is also written like this. Time is equal to 2 minutes. So we will convert the time into seconds by multiplying it into 60. So we will convert into seconds to solve our numerical problems. So this was all about the electric current. Next is the diagrammatic representation of the electric circuit. It comprises a cell, because always students, when we say we represent, we take the unit of electric current as ampere. So we use the ammeter for measuring the electric current. In electric circuit, we contain a cell, ammeter, a plug key, right, students, bulb, comprising cell, electric bulb, ammeter and a plug key. Now students, you will see the electric current is flowing in this circuit from positive direction to the negative direction. The current will flow from the positive direction to the negative direction, and electric current is measured by an instrument known as the ammeter. So this is all about the electric current, which is equal to the charge flowing through a amount of charge flowing through a particular area in a unit time. So in the next lecture, we will discuss about the various numerical problems about the electric current or the charge or of the time. So that's all for today's lecture. Hope you must have understood. Thank you. Have a nice day.